I was in Memphis last week to see Chicago bluesman Buddy Guy on his final tour. He played the Orpheum Theater, the theater my brother Brett runs in Memphis.
Yeah, hi, I'm Brett Batterson, Bud's brother, and I'm just happy to have Buddy Guy here in Memphis, a musician from my old hometown of Chicago and my new hometown of Memphis, Tennessee.
The concert was great, and Buddy Guy played a ripping version of what's become his theme song, Sweet Home, Chicago.
Same old place, sweet home, Chicago.
Unlike other songs about home, this song refers to an entire city and pride in a way of life. Sweet Home Chicago is a classic roots blues song. It is credited to Robert Johnson, the legendary blues guitarist from the Mississippi Delta. His life may be shrouded in mystery, but his guitar playing influenced generations of guitarists to come. Johnson recorded this song at the Gunter Hotel in San Antonio, Texas in 1936. It was released in 1937, just a year before Johnson died, rumored to have been poisoned by a jealous husband. Chicago became the sweet home to over 500,000 African Americans in the Great Migration, beginning after World War I and continuing for much of the 20th century. They came from the South, seeking the industrial job opportunities that Chicago provided, and to escape the South's legally sanctioned segregation called Jim Crow. Musicians, especially blues musicians, found in Chicago a fertile environment. Here the blues became electrified, producing many of the greatest blues artists in the 1950s and 60s, including Bo Diddley, Willie Dixon, Chuck Berry, Howlin' Wolf, Muddy Waters, Elmore James, and of course, Buddy Guy. My brother Bruce has this to say about Chicago and Buddy Guy.
Sweet Home Chicago is the sweet home of the electric blues. Buddy Guy is a leader of the electric blues.
A lot of artists have recorded Sweet Home Chicago. Many folk remember it from the 1980s Blues Brothers movie. But for my money, the best is by the man who made it his own, Buddy Guy. Music makes a home. That is why so many of us have music playing while we're at home. When a lot of musicians cluster in one area, creativity flourishes. That place becomes known as the home to that music. For Chicago and the blues, it became Sweet Home Chicago. I hope you've enjoyed this, Volume 4 of our Songs About Home, Sweet Home Chicago. I had a wonderful vacation in Memphis, and I'm also happy to be back to work. So if you like this video, please click like. And remember, for all things about real estate, and maybe the blues too, this Bud for you.